Alrighty guys, welcome here to an American Farming series. So we are going to be getting going here. Oh crap, we have to come in. So, what's going on? Lagging so weirdly bad. But, alright guys, welcome to a new American Farming series. This will be a 5-season series of American Farming. So we're going to continue combine here. I did lose a little bit of footage from earlier, but you guys are still going to get the same introduction. I'll just redo the whole speech and all that. But we are going to be starting a grain farm in Iowa. I do have the Wisconsin DLC for those who do play American farming, but I want to try a grain farm in Iowa. As you guys, this is the starter cattle farm. So I sold all the cattle stuff to start this grain farm if you're wondering how this operation was started. But without further ado, let's get going into a American Farming 5-season series. Probably going to be 4 or 5 episodes per season. So I can't wait for the ride, and let's continue working here on American Farming. So we're going to continue these rows, and we're almost done here with corn harvest. Not too many rows left. We got the 1206 on the planter, as you guys can see, doing nice and dandy. We got Roger on the tractor, doing well, as always. Great farmhand. Then we got the truck over here that I'm handling the combine, and the truck and the combine with the corn harvest. Not a very big corn harvest where I need multiple people, just a few people to where I can get my operation going. As you see, we have $19,000 to our name. So this is going to be the start of a very long journey. I'd like to grow this farm, obviously, but let me know now in the comments, guys, of what I should do with this series. What should I add to try to make this more realistic? So, just let me know down below. I will, and obviously our next production will try to be hay then cattle, or vice versa. Either one would be perfectly fine. But as we continue to get going here, what do you got? I know as this is coming out, this American Farming has been announced a day ago. So, what do you got? You got American Farming 2 has been announced. So what do you guys think? Like, it's gonna be really fun. I think multiplayer, free, new brands, a bunch of other stuff, so that'll be cool. But we're gonna continue playing American Farming until 2 comes out. So this farm is going to be this farm will be mainly on YouTube. The only time I'll be playing this farm is when I need to make a few extra add-ons to set up for the videos, which I don't think that's really ever often. I do have a Big Time Farmer series that I could start. I mean, if you guys would want that either. But this farm will primarily be on YouTube. I have a few offline that I will do, like a hay farm and a big cattle and grain operation. But as we're almost done here. Not too much longer to go. And we'll throw the rest of this in the wagon and throw it in there, then we'll go and sell this corn. I don't think we're going to sell it now, but probably around June, I think is the highest price we can sell corn. It's now one of the two. But let's back this up, drive on down the rail, and that'll be harvest for this small field. So these guys, and look to where next land we're going to try to buy. Zoom in for you. This land, this would be great to buy. We don't have very much acreage, I know that. Or this field behind this would be $117,000. That's what I'd like to get. So, it's gonna be a long, hard journey. We're just gonna continue to work at it. So, give you guys a real nice series to start off with. My first gonna be kind of long form video series that I will do. So let's get after it and ride. But corn harvest is going well. This corn's actually pulling exceptionally well. We almost got 2 loads off in two and a half acres. So I mean, that's beautiful. So that's great yellow corn. I do have one more piece of equipment. So I have not mentioned is the cultivator. It's just a disc, pretty much an old IH disc, and a fertilizer spreader. co-op is out, and co-op is out of spreaders, and the ones that they have are broken down. So I'm like, we're just gonna buy our own spreader for right now. So yeah, no, that happens. So I don't think we're gonna fill up this fast. We could just finish the entire thing. That'd be great. I just don't think that would be happening. But let me know, guys. What do you guys think we should do with American farming? Do we make more series, or do we stick to this series? I don't know. I'm kind of new to the long form content. I've been posting shorts to gain subscribers so you guys can watch. But as long form content will start ramping up, we're going to maybe this should be our summer last rows, so I can be a good combine driver. It's hard to get out of me, and I cannot be a good combine driver. Maybe I can be a good combine driver. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so we'll be finishing that. We're gonna be actually a full park that right there. How's the planner looking? The planner's looking good. Cool, the old pickup truck over here. I might be selling this pickup truck to buy a 6.0 Power Stroke. I want to buy a Cat Eye. Probably buy a Cat Eye because everyone likes a Chevy. But we'll pull the truck over here and get it loaded into this Kilburst wagon that I bought for rather cheap. So we will we'll get that loaded up in here. And I don't know how long that'll take to load, but guys, I'm super excited for this American Farming series. You know, we're gonna be getting a lot of stuff done. It's gonna be a fun series. So that'll actually be it. So I'm just gonna park this over here for this for a second. And I'll get out of the truck. Run back into the combine. You can see I got all my IH gear on. Heck yeah, always representing the red stuff. I like the green stuff too. But can't go wrong with something red. Now I'll probably people have to start chasing me down now. But we'll fold that back in and get going here. We're just gonna finish up harvest, and I missed the corn stalks. As I said, I was doing good. But and here we go. We'll be finishing up here. I'm not gonna do all this stalks. I'm just gonna have the little one row of death. But we'll get this last bit done, flip it around one more time, then we'll just go unload all this into the wagon, throw it into the bench, dry it, have it ready to sell so we don't have any profit loss when it comes to selling, when selling time comes around. I'm not saying that I don't know how much profit we're gonna have, but profit will be profit for right now, considering we only have $19,000. So, otherwise, I'm very happy, very, very happy to be starting this series. We're gonna get this combine pulled over here, and it's gonna be like barely gonna be a bushel of corn. As we'll get the combine pulled back up here, and go catch this right parked in the shed. Then as soon as we're done with that, the 12.0, we'll put that on the disc, and we will disc this up, and then we have to go pick up a fertilizer spreader. Again, that's why I kind of emphasized the whole, I want to buy another tractor, because we're just driving one tractor, because that's about all we can afford on here. So we're just going to park this. Actually, I just realized on the side of the barn. I was doing something else, but I was going too fast. That's okay. But, okay, well, this is actually the last pass for the AI worker. No, that's not the AI worker, that's Roger. Why would I ever say something like that? But we're almost done here. I'm bopping around with some cheese and peas. We'll go dump this in the bins actually real quick. Alright, just hold on to this old truck, because why not? Yeah, as you guys know, this is the cattle starter farm, so I was going to turn it into a grain operation. Be the easiest one I can turn into a grain operation, so it'll probably use the hog farm a little bit easier too, but that's fine. I want to work on this one. Okay, so I don't know how many bushels it was. I don't think it was very many. But anyways, we'll just go pull this wagon. We got parts right over here. Actually even attached to the truck, actually. So we'll just about like that. And Roger's done over here. pull this back, and we will actually. Do I fertilize this first, or I think tillage can wait a little bit. It's elevated, from what I know, really good in this field. So there'll be another field from actually I missed a little spot. I'll just go get that. You know, that happens with the workers sometimes. Miss a little spot. It happens. Yeah, big deal. That's all you gotta do. There we go. Now we can fold her up. We'll back this planter in the garage. Or I just straight no-till this. I don't think I will, because I need all the yields I can get from what I have. Fill this thing up. But that's what we got. Don't want to buy a little trailer. Maybe I can go sell those bales. So that'd be kind of cool. Sell some bales. Doesn't really profit. What? That's possible. I don't have a loader bucket tracker to find out, so I'll park this in here along with the combine. When I do that, I cannot back up. But yes, 12 is rolling cool. Looks cool. But anyways, guys, I'm just super excited here. What am I doing? But I'm excited to get this thing going here. So this might be. Oh, this will be for episode 1. But we'll park that there. We'll go pick up. We'll go actually just get the truck. It'll be a lot easier. And go run and grab our new fertilizer spreader. We'll probably load it up in the process with some nitrogen. A little too fast. Now we can crank it up. But now we'll get going on that. So first we're going to go pick up our new fertilizer spreader. And that'd be a nice little bin site to actually have. She's got a little shed attached with it. But again, I'd like just to now have a few things here. We can have fertilizer spreader and start a grain operation. Get going with our grain farm series. That was cool. Now we'll back up to this thing. Will the little truck want to pull it? Should pull it. It actually does. It just drags the ground pretty much, but that's okay. Okay, we'll back it up here. And keep going until I get the little icon where I can buy stuff. So I'm just going to put some urea in there. What am I glitching out? This will be an expensive purchase. Actually, not bad. For a full wagon pool, it's going to be what, about 1,000? That's 1,500? Oh, 1,800, wow. Yeah, so it's okay though. So this will get us a lot more money. That we're pulling this back here with the old truck. I don't know what brand of truck this is. It looks like an old F-150. Yeah, it looks like an old Ford. Now look at it. There's some old Chevy. Can't really tell. I'm pretty sure it's a Ford. But anyways, who cares? We are going to get this back. We're probably going to get that field fertilizer. We'll hook this up to the 12S6. And I can actually spread with this truck. I don't think it's possible. I'm not going to try it, so we'll slow down here. Pull her into the farm nice and slow. Beautiful farm we already got here. And we will, there's Belle, my dog. We'll put her in neutral. There we go. We'll hook this up to the 12S6. We'll get some fertilizer spread. Then we will disc. And we'll see where we go from there. I want to see if I can sell these bales. Now I'm really interested. How do I get rid of them? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Okay, we'll pull the 12 out here. We'll go spread this urea around. The rest of the content today will be me doing it. It will not really know whether. Why is it not hooking up? That'll be me doing it. So, if you guys are wondering, there we go. 12 is hooked. We will start spreading our nitrogen down. I need to remember what the spreading width on this thing is. That's a lot wider than that. There we go. should be about the actual spreading with this thing. Oh, well, I'd rather be play safe than sorry. But we're going to be getting our nitrogen spread on here. Solid nitrogen, no liquid nitrogen. Don't have enough money for that stuff yet. That's our running anhydrous bar. But so we're going to continue just filming this. If there's a few technical troubles with this video, just forgive me for that. So we're pulling this all the way through here. I actually did it. Okay, well, here we go. Let's make sure I don't miss any stuff, but a little first person view right here. Oh yeah, there we go. So we are rolling here. With the Limp Bizkit song. Yeah, I get sidetracked so easily. I guess I'm just stick with me, please. But anyways, who cares? We are pulling up. We won't be able to finish out. We'll just have to make one little pass through there. That's fine. But we'll get this spun around here. You turn it around. There we should do it. Yeah, that'll be it for that. That little sort of like corner piece of the field here. And we'll get this other little part down here. And we are just rocking and rolling. Spreading fertilizer on our brand new grain farm. Year number 1 in Iowa. Excited for the ride, guys. So we'll actually just pull this as an actual end rail. I won't be doing 2 headland passes. Try to just make my life a little bit easier. Now we'll do this pass. If we don't have very many passes left, then we'll do some rounds of tillage on the just combined field. Then we'll actually probably just keep this stuff in the spreader, honestly. I don't want to no-till because I'm afraid of losing yield because we need all the money we can kind of get. And call those rolling some coal. But anyways, so guys, I just want to know what you guys think of what I should do with the series. I've mentioned this already, but where the series should go, I think I have a pretty good plan. But I just want to know what you guys think, because it's about entertaining the fans. It's not about help the fans, help them what they want to watch at the end of the day. So, and there we go. Yeah, this is such a cool looking setup. 12L on the spreader. That looks awesome. So this should be our last pass. Might have like one little tiny section I gotta get done. But that's fine. So that should be it. I don't think it will be. Unless it might. Surprise me. I don't think it will. Actually, yes, it will. Cool. So, that didn't take very long. That didn't take long. Did not take long at all. Very cool. Now I'll go do some tillage. Where should we park this thing at? Actually, we're trying to park this right out here. Then we'll do a little farm cleanup probably next episode. So back the old 12-0 up here with the spreader on. We'll just drop it right here. Then we'll get I'll try to get our bale situation figured out before next episode. So I didn't know that was going to be happening. But that's okay. We'll just keep going for you guys. But back that up right there. Put that in straight so I don't put that in low gear so I don't run a bunch of stuff over. And we'll go get some tillage done right here. We'll fold this thing out. Tillage won't take very long. Usually doesn't. So it's rougher. We'll pull each disc around. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is one of the first discs Grant Hilbert used when farmer YouTuber, developer of this game. The guy's done everything. But this one, the first disc he used in one of his earlier episodes of him and his first farm. I believe it is. So it looks, has to be, but I think they still have this disc to this day. But anyways, man, this is such a cool setup. Wow, get a look at that view. All my IH stuff on, the old IH coat. That's coat. Yeah, I call that coat. And then got the IH hat on. There's some hog barns. If we were I'd get into a hog operation, which I think that'd be cool as well. Into a hog operation, but I think we're gonna be rocking cattle on this setup. So, but we'll be doing grain for the moment. If we can get in the cattle, that'd be great. Just need the money for it. So, but we'll just run the grain operation until we get enough money for some hay and cattle, and we'll continue grain and everything else. And we'll have a booming business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're going to be finishing our first headland pass. And I'll just pull it actually all the way through, and then I'll just continue my way through. But getting tillage done. I haven't really made American farming videos in a while. I got started the Farming Simulator 25 stuff. Then we are actually... Well, I'm a horrible disc driver. Jeez Pete's. But Fat American farming content should be coming back. The farm sim stuff's trying to slow it down. I've got a little bit busier schedule. This stuff's a little bit easier to record as well. And it's a little bit of a change for you guys, so a little content update for you guys. The vlog content will be coming back really soon with it. Obviously, spring planting stuff coming around. So that'll be cool. But just working some time here on the old 12-0. I'll get this last headland pass pulled through here. And we will continue to go on and on pulling this disc. Man, this is easy. One of my favorite setups in the game. There's so many setups you can run, but man, this looks awesome. You can tell me it's not. This looks beautiful. Okay, so we'll finish our second headland pass on the left. Then we will do some rows. And then, yeah, so that'll be that. Man, I still can't get over this setup. This is awesome. But yeah, some big plans. I got some cool plans for the farm, so I think you guys will like. And if you guys want to give suggestions, add on to them plans. That'll be even better. So leave a like, subscribe. I never usually say that, but I'm gonna say that in this video. Like and subscribe, and go join our road to 100 subs, as we can continue our farming journey all through games and real life. So that'll be cool. As we will be finishing another row pass here. We'll lift the disc up, pull it and put it back down, and keep on going. Now I got a question for you guys. Would you guys like to see a full farming simulator series? I know that I kind of thrown that in there. I know it's going to be a really kind of hard thing to film, since Farming Simulator is kind of a hard game for me to film through the PlayStation and all that. So it's a lot easier for me to film on my phone, obviously. But again, if you guys want to see a Farming Simulator series, I can obviously make that work. I did just pick up the new NASCAR 25 game, a little new to me. It kind of came out about last year. Another thing we can probably start content on, but I'll probably just keep this strictly farming. I've kind of thought about the idea, but that's probably just another game I'll probably be playing offline. So I'll try to keep this a strictly farming channel. If you guys want to see NASCAR, I'll put it on here. It's fun. Red Dead Redemption 2 content will be on here as well. Just keep the disc straight, please. I'm a horrible driver. I'm just excited to be back on American farming. Giving you guys a series here on YouTube. Always just it's always something cool to have a series on YouTube on farming. You know, I don't really do a lot of long form content, as you guys know of. I'm just keeping it like this so I can straighten out the rows. But I've been really wanting to do this, so I'm putting my mind to it, and we're going to make a long form American content season series. So this will be season 1, episode 1 of the American farming, first generation, start from scratch farming. This will probably go on for 5. We can make 10 seasons out of this. I think that's how long you can just go in this game. That's how much of a cool grind it is, and that's what makes this game so fun. It makes you actually work for what you got. You know, it's really cool. I love what they've done with this game since day one, because I bought this game 2 days after it released, and I've loved it ever since. So, you know, I'm loving it. So we are almost done here with tillage. Tillage actually don't like pretty clever, moving pretty fast. But I want to upgrade the tractors. I think our first upgrade tractor, I think it could probably be a 1086, or it's going to be Boxcar Magnum. Could also, if I save a ton of money, it could be the Case IH MX series, which would just be a step down from a Magnum, an older version of a Magnum, pretty much. I know it's not the same thing, but kind of is, in my eyes. But, you know, we're just going to continue as we're going to finish our last row with tillage here. Actually, will we? Yes, we will. But, without further ado, that will be tillage. And actually, I got one more little strip of that. Alright, guys, so that will be episode 1 of the Start from Scratch Farmer series. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be back with season 2 probably tomorrow or Sunday, as this will be coming out on Friday night. So enjoy, guys. Season 1 episode 2 will be tomorrow or Sunday.